So if we are serious about stopping the war in Ukraine, the United States cannot be funding Russia's war there. Right now, we are still buying uranium from Russia. Why? To power our nation's nuclear power plants. Joe Biden banned the purchase of nearly all fuel from Russia, oil and natural gas, coal and the like. But he continues to allow Russian uranium to be imported into America. The first question we need to be asking is, how did our elected leaders allow our nation's nuclear power plants fueled with uranium to become so reliant on Russia? This poses a grave national security risk. When our nuclear power plants, responsible for providing electricity to millions upon millions of homes in America, are supplied with cheap Russian uranium, we put ourselves at the mercy of our enemies. We do have uranium here in America, by the way, but guess who controls many of the uranium mines in America? Russia, right here at home. And we can thank Obama, Biden, Clinton, access of corruption for that. One only has to look back at that infamous Uranium One deal. Do you remember this one? The Clinton Foundation takes a $2 million donation from Russian-controlled Uranium One. Then, as Secretary of State, Hillary Clinton quickly approves a deal for Uranium One to buy a Canadian uranium company. That controlled at least 5% of American uranium reserves. Again, giving Russia more control over America's critical supply of uranium. And here's the kicker. We have uranium to mine in America, but we don't do it. American production of uranium has fallen to its lowest levels since 1948.
We actually have a lot of U.S. uranium mines that have been basically idled the last couple of years. You could restart those mines.
Easily restart them. And the Biden administration will tell you, we import 20% of our uranium from Russia. That alone is a huge number, but it's actually worse. Team Biden purposefully fails to mention we import another 22% from Russian allies Kazakhstan and nearly 10% more from Uzbekistan. That's 50% of our uranium from Russia-connected countries. And when you add in Russia's interest in the Canadian uranium companies we were talking about, ones we buy from, the number goes sky high, even higher. The uranium industry in America once supported 22,000 jobs. Now, just a few hundred. My call is for Team Biden to put trade barriers on foreign uranium. This has to be done. Steep tariffs at the very least. That would spur American production. And it's not just about the jobs. It's about national security and forcing America to be independent when it comes to fueling our all-important nuclear power plants. Just look at what we're up against in this country. We allowed our enemies to invade this country. China supplies most of the parts and circuit boards of our electricity transmission grid in America. China is buying up farmland in America. It controls some of the largest meatpacking plants in America. And if you can believe it, China provides American farmers with seeds and agrochemicals to grow food. Imagine what China is able to do to us. Most experts now believe it could turn off our power if it wanted to with a snap of a finger, or even starve us to death. And in Russia, add them in, it controls our fuel for our nuclear power plants. The picture becomes very clear. We are at the mercy of our enemies, and we allowed it to happen.